Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Cloud Thinking. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification icon so you get notified every time I create a new video. If you have subscribed, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for showing your support. Today we're going to continue on with our tutorial series. We're going to start working with pictures, some more exciting stuff. So working with pictures, we're going to insert a picture both from your computer and as well as online. We are going to enhance that picture by applying different styles, borders. We're going to resize it, and then we're going to show you how to crop it. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a lot of effects with pictures. There's so much that you can do with pictures. Microsoft has really came a long way since I first started using it. You had very limited access to pictures and the type of pictures, the quality of pictures. It was, ultimately it was more just drawings that you could add than it was pictures. So it was like animated clip art was mainly what you were limited to in the beginning. In the very beginning you had none, but then you moved on to clip art. But now you've moved on to so many capabilities. There's so many enhancements that you can do, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, as you can see, I have a Word document open. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to go to Insert. You can click the Insert tab. Right here you have Pictures. You're going to go ahead and select that. And this is opening up the Browse function on your desktop or laptop. So you want to go ahead and navigate to your primary location. So we're going to go to Desktop. Okay, and on the desktop I have a picture saved here for testing. We're going to go ahead and select that. We're going to click the Insert. Alright, and as you can see, it inserts the picture. Alright, so let's go ahead and click here. You're going to hit enter to go down to the next line. Now we want to insert a picture from online. Let's go ahead and go back to insert. Alright, we're going to go down to online pictures. You're going to click that. It's going to give you tons of options. You can actually type in what you want right here. So let's test this. Let's type in rain. Alright, hit enter. It's going to bring up all the options that show pictures or clip art of rain. Let's go over this bar real quick. So this is Creative Commons. You want to see that. You don't want to do all. You can't really use anything out of here without truly, ensuring that you read the fine print. So images, you just cannot go and throw them in documents. You have to read the fine print to make sure that you are not going to be in violation of any copyright or trademarks. So Creative Commons, you can use it in your document. It's going to be okay for you to turn that in as a paper or share with your friends, but you can't sell it, and you have to really read the fine print on that. You can't make profit off of it for a lot of this. There are plenty other Creative Commons pictures that are out there and sites that do permit that. I suggest that you go and look for those sites, and you'll probably have to grab the picture, download it to your desktop, save it there so that you have it stored. But for this tutorial, we're going to wind up just grabbing one of these to show you. So alright, so you have layout options. You can choose square, wide, tall. You do have color options where you can change the color. Alright, and then the type. So photograph, clip art. This will actually get rid of some of the clip art. So let's go ahead and let's select photograph. Alright, we'll probably change our picture here, but that's okay. And size. So if you're going to look for a large picture, we're going to go with medium. This will again filter it, and it's by photograph, and then let's sort by color. Alright, no yellow, right? Because we kind of saw that. So let's go back here. Let's do small, no yellow. So let's go ahead and do all just to clear this out. And let's go back to medium. Okay, and layout. Let's do tall. Oh, no tall. Let's do square. There we go. Okay, so we have a medium picture. Color was set to all, so we can choose any of these. And square. Alright, so let's go ahead and select this one. And we're going to choose insert. And again, there you go. It now inserts on your document. And you can add text right here. you wrap the text completely around the image. You can click the adjustment points to actually make your image smaller or wider, and it does put a license requirement in there. So, alright, so enhancing the picture. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to select the picture that you want to enhance. So let's go back up here to this one. You're going to select it by clicking it. You can tell it's selected because of the alignment points are actually highlighted on the side, so you know that it's selected. And you're going to go up here to Format. And again, we know about the contextual tabs, right? So the contextual tabs have all the formatting options, whether it's a picture or text. If you're creating effects, then it's going to be on your Format tab. So let's go ahead and do color. Let's go ahead and correct the color. Again, this right here is amazing. Remove background. If you select that, it'll highlight everything, and you can actually go through and determine what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. So let's say, I don't know, let's just test this out. So let's mark an area to remove, right? And let's go ahead and just highlight this. Okay, let's see what it does. Yep, it gets rid of the chalk. Mark areas to keep. Again, we're just going to mark through this, and this software is actually pretty smart. It'll start learning as you kind of go through this and pick up on what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of, and you just keep marking it, and you'll keep going, and eventually it'll start removing all the pink from everywhere that you actually want to keep, because we have the area that we want to keep selected. So that's green. Alright, so this is about done. Of course, everything's starting to look good. Let's cut through here. Go ahead and modify this. Bring this around. All I'm doing is clicking with the mouse and dragging to get the line where I want it to go. And we're almost there. Let's scroll down a little bit. We want to keep the books. Alright, chalk is marked out. We wanted to keep the books. Let's go ahead and make sure we scribble over our text, and it's looking good. So we'll keep changes. Alright, now what that actually did was remove the chalk. So if you put a color behind here, you can actually change the color of the chalk if you want. Alright, so that actually makes it completely clear. So any image behind it shows up in it. Alright, so let's bring the chalk back. You'll just undo. Okay, you'll hit your undo, and it's going to highlight everything. Just hit undo one more time, or you can hit discard all changes. Alright, so we'll undo it. And it's faster with this, since we made so many modifications. Just discard all changes, and it brings the picture back to its original. Alright, so again, with the picture selected, let's do another feature. So you do have corrections, and you can go through and add corrections. Let's see if that brightens it up. You can change the color, tons of color options. You can do more variations. You can set transparent color. Right? Let's select, this is bright. Yeah. So it's given some new feature to it. So with that selected, I think you'll like this feature. You can click the artistic effects. And I like doing this because this is pretty cool. You can actually select this right here and tell me that is not amazing. Okay? So it's amazing because they're actually doing this in a Word document, ladies and gentlemen. So you could not do this before, right? So, this is relatively new to the recent versions of Microsoft, and it is actually a really great feature to customize pictures. Okay, so applying a picture style. All right, so with the picture selected, you're going to go ahead and click the format option, and you see all of these styles right here. You have a drop down. You can actually select it and choose a style. I tend to like some of the border options, and let's go with this border. This is pretty cool, especially framed. We're pretty much framing the picture, and we're going to select that. As you can see, it adds the frame to it. And with everything framed out here and you have your picture selected, you can actually choose to customize a lot of effects here. Okay, you have tons more effects, even aside from what you've done with color and artistic effects. So let's do picture border. Let's take a look at this, and as you can see, it's going to change that border that we added to it. Really cool effect. And again, as with some of my last videos, you can completely change the weight of it. Right now we have it at 6 point. I think that's good. You can actually change a different style, do dashes, but we're going to leave it here, and let's change it to we got some nice yellow, so let's do yellow. I like yellow. Okay, so you're gonna go do picture effects, and a lot of these may actually have, you may not like the effect because you do have a border, but you can go through and you can select and see previews of it to see what's actually changing. See, that's down below. That's going to be a reflection, so that's below it. We cannot see it, so let's click on it and take a look, and that's your reflection. Let's change it to reflection, take off the reflection, and let's apply a glow. Click that, and it applies a glow. And again, you have soft edges. You can bevel it. Let's see how that looks beveled. It's not going to apply too much of a bevel. That's more for different text boxes. All right, so picture layout. And again, you got tons of picture layouts. These are more for flow charting and adding custom text next to it. Really cool if you need, if you have different accounts and you need logo pictures, you can actually create that pretty easily this way. And again, with this picture selected, you right click on the picture, you can go down to format picture, and once again your entire format area to the side comes up, and you can go through, select your picture, layout properties, effects, your fill color, and go through, choose, change everything as with any other text editing or word art that we've shown in our previous videos. Okay, so last but not least, cropping a picture. So to crop a picture, you're going to make sure the picture is selected, and again, we're on the format tab. You're going to go down and you're going to select your crop button. Okay, and you can select how you want to crop it. So you can go ahead and select the crop button, and what we're going to do is, you'll see these handles pop up onto your picture, and you can just grab them with your mouse and drag them down and drag this over, make it look a little better. We really want to keep this whole picture, so not much will make this look better, but if you wanted to make the picture smaller, you could. If you needed to look better within a, say, logo image or the banner for a page that you have. And if you want to save that, again, when you're done with your work, you go ahead and hit save, and your picture, you click off of it and your picture will be cropped, which is really cool as well. Again, as you can see, for those of you who have been using Microsoft for a long time and you're kind of coming back to it, you've been away, you're going to notice a huge difference between this and the last version of Microsoft that you probably used. It offers a lot here, well beyond what it began with. All right, so let's go over some tips. Let's make this smaller. This will be easier for you to see. Let's go ahead and make this smaller. And again, if you make it small enough to where it all fits, you can actually fit all of it on one page. And the document will automatically adjust and move it up. So again, don't overdo enhancements. Kind of just falls under the same rules as word art. Don't overdo it. You definitely can. You can go way overboard with your glow features, your reflections, and it just really makes for poor quality document or presentation. With the crop feature, You also have the ability to crop to shape. All right, that is selected. So you can crop to shape and choose a shape to crop it to, which is amazing in itself, right? So let's test this. Let's go ahead and do a triangle. Okay, and as you can see, it puts it within a triangle. Okay, most people actually do not know that this feature is possible. Okay, I watch people try to manipulate it. They go and grab a triangle, paste it over top of the picture, make it cover what it wants, and you can simply do this function. All right, so again, tons of just great features with Microsoft Office that you can do to manipulate pictures, and a lot of resources to get pictures. Just be sure that you're following copyright and trademark rules. You know, you definitely don't want to get in trouble for using anything and that you're not supposed to. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you really learned a lot. If you have any questions, please definitely comment below and I'll definitely get to them. If you have any tips, tricks, throw those in there as well. You know, try to look out for everyone. Try to give them some tips, tricks with editing pictures that could help them out. All right. Again, subscribe if you would like. Go ahead and hit that notification button. Make sure you get notified of my next videos, and I hope everyone has a good night.